And this video is about one of the worst decisions a young man can make. And there's going to be people that click on this and people that get triggered, people that get angry about me making this video. And I don't care, man. I feel like I got to put this information out. I feel like it's going to save some young guys, man. Save them from making a life-changing decision that will not ruin their lives, but just take them down a path that will make it hard for them to achieve what they want to achieve in this life. Because most young guys, man, we start out life, we got these big goals, we got dreams, we got all types of things we want to do. And one simple choice can derail it, man. The choice I'm talking about is the decision to become a stepdad. Becoming a stepdad at an early age can ruin your life, man. And it's just not worth it. The risk of it is not worth the reward most of the time. A lot of older guys, this is different from you. Now, if you're 30 plus, you're probably in a space where most of the women that you know or are available to you, they already have kids. You may have already have kids yourself. You're in a different realm. We're not really talking to you. We're talking to these young guys that are really, I mean, as young as age 16, you're going to have girls that are in your classes, in your schools that have kids already. And of course, you know, most of them won't be with their baby's father. So they'll be on the prowl, searching for some simp, searching from some guy that they see potential in and that they see this energy and essence in them. And they want some of that. And why is this a bad decision to become a stepdad at a young age? There is multiple reasons, but the first one is that she's never gonna let you be a father to that child. And when I say be a father, that means have full control of what of how you discipline the child, of what this child is able to do and what they're not able to do, of the direction of the child's life, of just making those big decisions that a child usually needs a father to make. Now, sometimes someone will let you make some of these decisions, but it all depends on your relationship with her. At the end of the day, if you and her, y'all relationship don't work out, it's always going to come down to you're not their dad and they are able to take that child out of your life at any time. So I know plenty of guys that great guys that because kids need father figures in their life. So I know guys that they step up and they come into a child's life and then they develop a bond with that child, and then that child gets taken out of their life because of the relationship with the mother didn't work out, which that's usually how it goes at the end of it, right? So if you're a young guy, you're in your early 20s, you're in your late teens, do not. I know it's gonna be a lot of them out there, and it's low hanging fruit at the end of the day. It's easy to get with a woman that already has a child because she feels like she has less options, which she does, and that's her problem. She made the choice to lay down with a man out of wedlock or fall for what a guy's saying and not his actions. And usually they've tried to find a guy that to deal with the repercussions of that. And to me, it's like of course, I got stepdads around me, right? Or like guys that have been with women that have kids. And I gave them this same advice, usually before they got into the situations. And, you know, some guys, it just, when you meet a girl, it's like everything you know kind of goes out the window for a lot of guys. And we can't do that. We have to keep our priorities straight. We have to have our hierarchy set. We have to be following our hierarchy. God, purpose, self. Everything under that is negotiable. Everything under that is on the chopping block. God, purpose, self. We gotta keep that straight. And then we have to ask ourselves every day so we know exactly what we need to be doing. And we know what we need to be saying yes to, and we know what we need to be saying no to. We need to ask ourselves every day, who am I? Where am I going? So we know what direction we're going in life, and we don't let it be derailed because we see a girl with a nice body and she's talking sweet to us, right? We gotta be men of purpose, men of action. And being a stepfather, it takes a lot of energy to do that. You're going from a young guy with no kids, barely any responsibilities, straight into father mode. You don't get to go through the aspects of having the baby and just becoming a father like slowly and watching your girl belly grow, her getting like after you got her pregnant and stuff like that. You don't get to go through none of that. You go straight into fatherhood, which will take a lot of energy. It's going to take a lot of resources. So young guys, do not become a stepfather at a young age.